Hello to the YouTube. So I got something special. No, not Prince, the puppy, not him. This chainsaw, which if I actually show you the right way, I just bought this guy, and let's see, get this thing unboxed and see what it looks like. So the reason I actually bought this saw is because the two pull-on chainsaws, Poland, however you want to pronounce it. The one is old. It's older than me. It's like probably like 25 years old. The carburetor has always been problematic, and it just needs a new carburetor altogether, so it wasn't working properly. And a friend of mine, he bought a newer one, and that one, the carburetor needs to be adjusted quite often. Like maybe after like 3 or 4 uses, it always needs to get adjusted, which might be normal with some chainsaws. But we don't have the right tool that fits in there, like the wrench to turn it. It's not like a Phillips head screw. It's like this really weird thing you have to get, and it has like almost like a socket type of a thing. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I have some trees I have to cut down. One of them fell, and I'm gonna cut 2 more, and I need a chainsaw. So let's get this thing unboxed. And before we go any farther, let's just take a look at the what it says here. This is just a box. I mean, everybody can read for themselves what this says. If you want to pause and, you know, just go ahead and read through all this stuff. And, you know, 2 cycles, 16-inch, 42cc craftsman chainsaw. I got this from my work, so I got a little bit of a discount on it, which is nice. Ace Hardware is where I picked this guy up, and that's just the little specification sheet, which I have not actually read. I pretty much just went in, saw it. It's been sitting there for a while because we have some electric chainsaws like the Ego ones, but I decided to get the gas one because I just prefer gas. Let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Get this thing out of the box. Maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be able to do it one hand. Bear with me. And we're back. I got her out of the box now. Alright, so this is just the case. Standard looking black trunk with the cutout for the saw blade. Nothing fancy. Kind of surprised it doesn't say Craftsman anywhere on the case. I mean, obviously it says on the box, but I'm kind of surprised it doesn't say it like right here, or on the saw blade. But without further ado, let's open her up. Moment of truth to see how good it looks. And there it is. And you got your typical engine manual and everything, and the I guess you can call it multi-tool technically speaking, stabbed through the bag. But you know, I am one of those people that kind of just goes through and wings it kind of when starting these stuff. But when it comes to a chainsaw like this, I've worked on chainsaws my whole life, so I have a pretty good idea. So I'll put that there. I got the chain bar oil there. Husqvarna chain and bar oil was not my first choice, but that was all I had. And then I got the premix fuel. I had fuel that I had mixed myself, but that was kind of old. So I went and bought this guy right here just because it's a new saw. I want to make sure it goes perfectly smooth. And as usual, comes with like the little mix, so you can mix your own gas, 40:1 ratio, small engine oil. I'll keep that for another time because I have a lot of 2-stroke stuff, so let's get one of those for free. And take this thing out here. This is just, oh, that's kind of interesting. They give you a little thing of how to mix the oil and gas, or well, how to start. I guess it's just a quick start guide. That's interesting. Guess for people like me who don't want to read the manual, let's pull it out of there. Alright, and get this little case shut, and move this out of the way. Now, I'm sorry I'm doing this all kind of one-handed here, so, well, there it is. There's the Beast 42cc Craftsman S165. Primer, or trying to just figure all this stuff out. Oh, that's how you take the lid off, and that's how you take the cap off right here. So just kind of checking this all out here for the first time. I'm not really sure what that is. I think that's something to show you how much fuel is in there. That's a chain bar oil. That's the gas. That's kind of an odd place to put the chain bar oil. Most of them are up here. And for anybody wondering, I paid about $150 for this from the store. It was like $150, I think, normally, and then I got like 10, like $5-6 off with a discount or something like that. So that's this side. This is typical for a chain tensioner. I kind of like this design. The one Poland that we had, the newer, well, not that we, but the person I know has, it's a little bit newer. The chain tensioner is over here, so you loosen these two bolts, and then you had to like stick it over onto the side here and tighten it. So the bar got in the way. It was kind of annoying, but the other Poland was right there, which is nice. I like having it there. But yeah, so let's get this plastic wrap off of here. Just do this one-handed, and there we go. All right, so let's just get a little bit of a feel. So this is obviously your chain lock right there. So that's locked, that's unlocked, locked. Makes sense. Trigger. There's your primer bulb. That's a fun place to put it. Then your choke, obviously, that's full choke. And then, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I like Craftsman tools for the majority of stuff, and I believe this one's actually built in the U.S. As far as I know, I know some things were made in China and stuff, and you know, but this I think is actually a USA made thing. It might be not. The box doesn't really specify, so it's probably not. But either way, the only complaint that I have is this little guy's kind of flimsy. But other than that, this thing doesn't feel too bad. It's definitely an interesting design. It pulls over easy enough. All right, let's see what this chain looks like here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. 16-inch, nothing too special. All right, let me go ahead and pop this little cap off if it'll loosen up. There it is. Just kind of interested to see what's in here. So it should just, it's easy enough. And that's your air filter. It's an interesting air filter. Then there's your spark plug and carburetor, which hopefully will not have to be adjusted for a very, very long time. Oh, I can see why that's kind of loose. It's not the actual, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was. It's just a hook. Oh, that's fairly simple, actually. That is actually not as bad as I thought it was. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but yeah. So let's go ahead and put this guy back into place. However, I should have looked better at how it came out. Am I really? Okay, there, I think I got it. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Yep, that was how it's supposed to go. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Alright, I just was kind of a little tad bit curious. And let's go ahead and pop that back in. Prince, buddy, get away from the saw blade. Get away from it. Go on. He just wants to help. The dog just wants to help. But you can't help because this is a dangerous chainsaw and I don't want you to get hurt, Prince. Alright, let's go ahead and get her gassed and oiled up. And I will be back with you in just a second. We will attempt to get her to start. Alright, and just like that, we are ready. Filled the gas. Got the oil put in. I somehow did without spilling everything everywhere. I already primed it, got the choke pulled out. So just bear with me. Let me get the camera set up here, and I will begin to attempt starting this chainsaw here. Just go ahead and get that thing set up here. That's not gonna work out too well, is it? I can just get this thing to stand. I want it to stay where it should be. All right. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it just doesn't want to stay. I think it should be good now. Alright. I know you can probably see me more than the chainsaw, but I'll show it to you guys in just a sec. Huh. I might just snap. How about that? Oh, there it is. That was pretty darn simple. That was the easiest starting of a chainsaw I've ever had in my life. I guess he was good luck. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing and quick start of this video. I will have videos of me cutting with this chainsaw. If I ever get one of the pull-on chainsaws to work properly with a new carburetor, which after that it should work properly with a new carb, at that point sometime in the next couple months I'll do a comparison video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe.